Good morning, Alverno. I'm Jillian Cox.
And I'm Natalie Hernandez-Barber. Today is Monday, February 29th, also known as Leap Day. Now here's your update.
This past week in our nation's news, 4 people, including the gunman, have been killed in a series of shootings in Kansas. 14 people were also injured, 10 critically, in the shootings at a lawnmower factory in the city of Heston and surrounding areas. The suspected attacker was an employee at the factory. Police said he was later shot dead.
The shooting was not believed to have any link to terrorism. County Sheriff T. Walton said the 4 deaths all occurred in the attack of the Excel Industries factory.
President Obama has said the coming weeks will be critical for Syria's future, ahead of a 2-week truce to start on Friday. He warned Russia that the parties to the cessation of hostilities need to stop attacks, including airstrikes. If successful, he said the truce could be a first step toward ending the chaos and violence in Syria.
In the announcement, he vowed to defeat the terrorist organization ISIS, which he said was not a caliphate, but a crime ring. President Obama said the success of the cessation of hostilities would depend on whether parties including the Syrian government, Russia, and their allies lived up to their commitments.
The president explained attacks needed to end and humanitarian aid had to be allowed through the desperate civilians. He continued, the coming days will be critical and the world will be watching.
Apple has asked a U.S. court to overturn an earlier ruling ordering the company to help the FBI break into a phone used by one of the San Bernardino killers. In court papers, Apple says law enforcement authorities are seeking dangerous powers and the move violates its constitutional rights. The FBI and White House have said the request is limited to one iPhone.
But Apple says the software needed to comply with the FBI's request simply does not exist. Instead, Apple says it would have to create a new version on the iPhone operating software, containing a backdoor to the device's encrypted data. It argues that the lower court did not have the authority to force Apple to do that. Apple also says the court had never forced the company to weaken the security of its products to gain access to personal individual information.
According to Apple's filing, this case is about the Department of Justice and the FBI seeking, through the courts, a dangerous power that Congress and the American people have withheld.
Now for campus news. Seniors, your senior retreat begins tomorrow, March 1st, and ends Thursday, March 3rd. Seniors also have Friday, March 4th off as a reward for reaching their state quota for this year's fundraiser.
Now to Juliet for this week's weather forecast.
Hey Alverno, this is your weather for the week. On Monday through Wednesday, we have a high of 88 and a low of 54. On Thursday through Friday, things will start to cool down a bit as we have a high of 77 and a low of 52.
Now here's Katie Takes and Brianna Gomez with Coach Alex on health and fitness.
Hi, my name is Katie Takes, and we're just outside the cafeteria. Miss Alex Fenora has a presentation on health and fitness. Let's go check it out.
So, I'm going to show you guys how to make a very simple, healthy snack for everybody to eat. Basically, all these ingredients in here, very simple, are good for your heart. There's one other thing in there that you can't really see. It's honey. It's an antibacterial, believe it or not. You can put it on cuts and burns, and it'll actually help reduce the inflammation, and it'll actually help them heal. So there's a lot of great, fantastic, wonderful, tasty things in this particular snack.
Hi, I'm Brianna Gomez, and we're here with Coach Alex. So we got a little taste into your, finished product. So how did it go?
I think it was great. We just made some great, fantastic snacks for after school, and that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to engage and trying to help these girls understand what a good, healthy snack really is and what it's made of.
Well, there you go, healthy and delicious. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Katie and Brianna. Now here's Ida with our sign language word of the week.
Hey Alverno, this is your sign language phrase of the week. Nice to meet you.
Now here's Dina and Karen with Miss Van about her stats class.
Hi Miss Van, so for the past few weeks we've been keeping up with your stats class, and I was just wondering what you thought were really interesting statistics.
Okay, I was surprised that on a typical day most girls don't have their nails painted. I assume they do for special occasions, but not for just a normal school day. But I noticed the nails when I walk around the classroom because some of them are really impressive.
Yeah, I found that 22% of the girls at Alverno actually just leave their eyebrows natural. That's kind of cool. So back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, and thanks for watching, Jaguars.
See you next time.